Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we're going to talk about something really important, something that affects millions of men and their families around the world, prostate cancer. Now, I know the word cancer can be scary, but knowledge is power. The more we understand, the better we can navigate our health journeys. So let's dive in together, break it down, and empower ourselves with information. First off, what exactly is the prostate? It's a small gland, about the size of a walnut. That's part of the male reproductive system. Its main job is to produce some of the fluid that makes up semen. Prostate cancer happens when cells in the prostate gland start to grow out of control. It's one of the most common types of cancer in men. The good news is that for many, it grows very slowly. And when it's caught early, it's highly treatable. That's why conversations like the one we're having today are so crucial. So, who is at risk? Well, the biggest risk factor is simply age. The older a man gets, the more likely he is to develop prostate cancer. Most cases are found in men over the age of 65. Family history also plays a significant role. If your father or brother had prostate cancer, your risk is higher. There's also a stronger link if that family member was diagnosed at a young age. Certain genetic factors can also increase risk. And studies have shown that it's more common in men of African ancestry. While we can't change our age or our genes, knowing these risk factors helps us be more proactive about our health. Now, one of the trickiest things about early prostate cancer is that it often has no symptoms at all. This is a key point. You could feel perfectly fine and still have it developing. When symptoms do appear, they can often be mistaken for other non-cancerous conditions like an enlarged prostate, which is very common in older men. These symptoms might include trouble starting to urinate, a weak or interrupted flow of urine, needing to urinate frequently, especially at night, pain or burning during urination, or seeing blood in your urine or semen. If you experience any of these, it doesn't automatically mean you have cancer, but it absolutely means you should go and see a doctor to get it checked out. Don't wait. This brings us to screening and diagnosis. How do doctors find it? The conversation about screening usually starts around age 50, or even earlier, like 40 or 45, if you have those higher risk factors we just talked about. The two most common screening tools are the PSA test and the DRE. PSA stands for prostate-specific antigen, which is a protein made by the prostate. A simple blood test can measure its level. A high PSA level can be a sign of prostate cancer, but it can also be caused by other things, like an infection or just an enlarged prostate. The DRE, or digital rectal exam, is a physical exam where a doctor feels the prostate to check for any hard or lumpy areas. If these initial tests suggest something might be wrong, the next step is usually more investigation. This could involve more advanced imaging like an MRI scan, which gives a very detailed picture of the prostate. The only way to know for sure if cancer is present is through a biopsy. This is a procedure where a doctor takes tiny samples of tissue from the prostate to be examined under a microscope. I know this can all sound intimidating, but each step is designed to give you and your doctor the clearest possible picture of what's going on, so you can make the best decisions together. If a diagnosis of prostate cancer is confirmed, the next question is, what now? The treatment path depends on many factors, including how aggressive the cancer is, whether it has spread, your overall health, and your personal preferences. For very slow-growing, low-risk cancers, one option might be active surveillance. This isn't doing nothing. It's closely monitoring the cancer with regular PSA tests, exams, and sometimes repeat biopsies to see if it changes. The idea is to avoid or delay treatment and its potential side effects for as long as it's safe to do so. This is a really common and valid approach for many men. For cancers that are more aggressive or have grown larger, there are more active treatments. Surgery, called a radical prostatectomy, involves removing the entire prostate gland. This is often done using robotic-assisted techniques, which are minimally invasive and can lead to a quicker recovery. Another primary treatment is radiation therapy. This uses high-energy rays to destroy the cancer cells. This can be delivered from a machine outside the body, or by placing tiny radioactive seeds directly into the prostate. Both surgery and radiation are very effective, especially for cancer that hasn't spread outside the prostate. Other treatments might include hormone therapy, which works by reducing the levels of male hormones that can fuel prostate cancer cells to grow. Chemotherapy might be used if the cancer has spread to other parts of the body. And there are newer targeted therapies and immunotherapies that are showing great promise. The world of cancer treatment is always evolving, and there are more options available now than ever before. The most important thing is having a detailed discussion with your healthcare team to understand the pros and cons of each option for your specific situation. Now let's talk about lifestyle. While there's no magic bullet to prevent prostate cancer, a healthy lifestyle can definitely help support your overall well-being and may lower your risk. This is the stuff we all know we should be doing. Eating a balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. Think colorful plates. Tomatoes, broccoli, and leafy greens are all fantastic. Try to limit red meat and high-fat dairy products. Regular physical activity is also huge. Aim for about 30 minutes of moderate exercise like brisk walking most days of the week. Maintaining a healthy weight is also very beneficial. These habits not only support your prostate health, but your heart health and mental health too. It's a win-win-win. Living with or after a prostate cancer diagnosis can be a journey. It's not just about physical health, it's about emotional well-being too. It's completely normal to feel a mix of emotions: fear, anxiety, anger. Please do not go through this alone. Talk to your partner, your family, your friends. Let them know how you're feeling. Support groups are also an incredible resource. Connecting with other men who are going through or have gone through the same experience can be immensely comforting and empowering. They get it in a way that no one else can. And never hesitate to speak with a mental health professional. Taking care of your mind is just as important as taking care of your body. Remember, seeking help is a sign of strength. So, let's recap the key takeaways. Prostate cancer is common, especially as men get older. Early on, it often has no symptoms, which is why having a conversation about screening with your doctor is so important, especially if you're over 50 or have a family history. There are many effective treatment options, and for many, the prognosis is excellent. And finally, you are not alone in this. There is a huge community and a wealth of resources available to support you. I hope this overview has been helpful and has cleared up some of the uncertainty around prostate cancer. The goal isn't to cause worry, but to encourage conversation and proactive health management. Talk to your doctor. Talk to the men in your life, your father, your brother, your friends. Let's make this a topic we can discuss openly and without fear. Thank you so much for watching and for taking the time to learn about this important health issue. If you found this video valuable, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel for more content that empowers you to take charge of your health. Stay safe, stay informed, and we'll see you in the next video.